Hey guys, this is Char14 here, and today I wanted to talk about. Oh. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about a few things that I've had an issue with. So, I want to just do a little mini rant in this video about the way these two perks work, right? I think I've talked to people in the past about these two things right here, but I feel like Leaden Pants, durable enough to survive a nuclear explosion. The problem with this perk is when you use it, if you just have it always on, after 35 rounds, even if you've only survived 2 nukes from this, so you would think, logic, right? Like, 2 pants would blow up from the 2 nukes and they would save your life or whatever. But it's not working that way. When you, every single round you use the Leaden Pants, right, you just die. And every round you use Beryllium Helmet, it just disappears. I feel like these are two like I get it with the rest of these perks, right? Like this, you get the benefit every single round, every time you use it. You get the benefit every single time you use it. Get the benefit. These are conditional; they don't even get used. Like these should be like these, but the durability decreases for Leaden Pants every single time you actually survive a nuclear explosion, because that just makes sense and it's actually better. That way, you can always have this on, and you can always survive a nuke. You can survive at least 35 nukes and actually get the value out of having this instead of surviving 2 nukes and losing 33 other perks because you just left it on. So these two perks have particularly bugged me about that because I actually really like these two perks right here, but you can't use them because it's so random, right? Like you start around, you don't just be like, I got a gut feeling, right, that a puzzle's gonna spawn on the map that I'm gonna be able to throw a bat at, it's gonna blow up, and I'm gonna actually be the one to get the nuke to be able to use my beryllium helmet. That's just not something that happens every round. It happens every few rounds, if you're lucky. And like actually being caught in a nuclear explosion is so rare. Like not just because you instinctively dodge nuclear explosions, but also because it just doesn't happen that often. Just in the case with beryllium helmet. So these perks being the way they are, you having to them getting used every single round you use them, it just makes them feel like really horrible perks when they're actually really cool perks that you could use like boosting shot. Like I would have this sometimes almost on all the time, and I would only use a few of them every 20, 30, 40 rounds, and I would just use like one every now and then, just because I felt like that's the time I needed it. You can't do that with these because you can only have them on for exactly 35 rounds, and in those 35 rounds, they might not actually be used, so it just feels like you completely wasted your perk. So that's the problem I've had with these two perks right here, particularly. Now, another problem I've had was with, well, let's not do that now. But basically, you see how you have changed perks. Please wait for a round. It's not doing it now, but sometimes it does this. I'm not gonna wait for it to actually do that and change my perks out because that's just be wasting perks. But basically, I wish that when it did this, you have waited for. I wish you could actually be able to always, no matter what time it is, it could be 10 seconds before a round is. I wish you would always be able to change your perks, so that way you can be ready for next round and you don't waste the first few minutes of a round deciding what perks you want to have and all that stuff, or waste like the first 30 seconds just swapping out perks in between round. Because perks are a really fun part of the game, right? But you can't use them effectively when you have the game blocking and saying you've changed perks. Wait for next round. You don't get like a 10-second start at the next round. You start immediately so you can get your items and stuff. I know it's only like 10, 20 seconds to change out your perks, but that's still it's slightly annoying to have to change out your perks at the very start of a round when you just want to straight up to spawn and get ready and go and stuff like that. So that's my mini rant. Hash out.